हाय गाइस, इट्स श्रेया हियर एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल ब्यूटी एंड द कोड। तो मैंने कुछ दिन पहले हीरा मंडी के मेन कैरेक्टर्स, स्पेशली द लेडीज़, मैंने उनके ऊपर वीडियो किया था कि व्हाट परफ्यूम्स विल दे वेयर, एंड दैट कॉन्सेप्ट वाज सो अप्रिशिएटेड एंड लव्ड बाय ऑल ऑफ यू। एंड मुझे कुछ लोगों ने उसी वीडियो पे मेंशन किया कि व्हाई डोंट यू कवर द नवाब्स एंड मेन ऑल्सो इन द हीरा मंडी सीरीज। सो आई थॉट, या व्हाई नॉट. So I have picked and chosen some of the perfumes that would fit the main men characters of Hira Mandi. So I have picked up the main Nawabs. I have picked Henderson and Cartwright, and of course Ustad Ji, and also Balli. So these are the characters that I have picked up, and I will be talking about which perfume I feel suits the character for Hira Mandi men. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे channel पे subscribe कर लिया, you hit the bell notification, and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. तो सबसे पहले कॉन्सेप्ट क्या था कि जो नवाब्स थे, दे यूज टू सपोर्ट हीरा मंडी फाइनेंशियली बाय गोइंग एंड वॉचिंग देयर शोज एंड ऑफ कोर्स बीइंग इंटीमेट विद देम, एंड देन दे यूज टू लाइक अपना पूरा पैसा और दौलत और जायदाद और सब कुछ उड़ा देते थे. एंड दैट्स हाउ the Hira Mandi queens would get their finances and get their budget and maintain their haveli and maintain themselves basically. And as the series develop, आपको दिखेगा कि वो नवाबों से जो रईसी आती थी वो किस तरीके से हीरा मंडी की लेडीज़ वेपन परचेज एंड पेट्रियोट्स को पास ऑन करते थे, ज्वेलरी एंड रिसोर्सेज, ताकि वो फाइट बैक कर सकें ब्रिटिशर्स को. So basically Nawabs were a source of kind of financial support to Hira Mandi, and that's how it is shown. And later on Nawabs cut down Hira Mandi completely because they wanted to be on the good side of Britishers. So वो पूरा ट्रांजिशन नवाबों का दिखाया है कि कैसे एक नवाब इंडियन पब्लिक को सपोर्ट ना करने की जगह ब्रिटिशर्स के अच्छे इसमें पेजेस में रहना चाहता है, एंड देन देयर होल जर्नी ऑफ हाउ थिंग्स वेंट फ्रॉम देयर. तो मैं इसीलिए वो कैरेक्टर्स को पिक करना चाहती हूँ क्योंकि उनकी वजह से स्टोरी में बहुत ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न्स आए हैं. सो सबसे पहला एंड मोस्ट पावरफुल नवाब वॉज द वन हु वॉज विथ मलिका जा, खान बहादुर जुल्फिकार अहमद. So I'm going to refer to him as Zulfikar Saab. So he was the one who was most powerful, and he had the control over other Nawabs also. He's a very twisty personality, a very dark personality. Just like Malika Jah, he's the one who has the power and misuses the power left and right, and he also has blood on his hands. He's a very dark and twisty personality, but it's like very powerful in his existence and all of that. So I have two perfumes for his personality. First is from Paris Corner. This is from their Amir collection, and this is Identity Oud Crescent. This is how the perfume looks like. Now why I have chosen this fragrance is because if you sniff this, you will know this is so powerful. This is like very gothic, very dark, very deep, very powerful, very screechy and very loud. This has lots of oud, leather, it has fruity nuances of berries. It has like raspberry, sugar, saffron, lots of fruitiness in it, but it also has like oud, leather, patchouli, vanilla, all the dark elements as well. It has a lot of warmth. It is very, very, very potent, and I just felt that this was like Nawabo ka Nawab sort of a feel. It also has a very royal feel to it. It has a very traditional feel to it, and this is something which is like a mature perfume. I couldn't find a better perfume for his personality. So this is the first pick for Zulfikar Saab. The next pick is from Niche, and this is called as a Tobacco Vanilla. I'm not sure if this is still continued by Niche Perfumes or not, but again this suited his personality so much that I wanted this one to be included in this video. If you want a similar perfume to this, I have an alternative. This one is from alharmainperfumes.in. This is a Hyderabad shop, but they also sell online. This is more like a dupe to Tom Ford Tobacco Veni, and overall both the scent profiles, that is the Niche Perfumes one and this one, has this very strong and gorgeous presence of tobacco leaf, which kind of is mixed with a lot of woodiness, some tonka and cacao going on in the background, and very light florals also running in the background. And I just felt, because he was someone who used to take hookah and cigars, and he had this Nawabi tart bat to him, that's why I felt that this again was like a very beautiful perfume which kind of reflects his personality. Again, a very raw feel in this perfume, just like how his personality was. It's very mature. This also is a little bit, it kind of has an antique feel to the scent profile. So overall, I felt that this again was a beautiful perfume dedication to Zulfikar Saab. Next Nawab is Nawab Zorawar Ali Khan, who was with Lajjo Appa. I think his character I found to be the dirtiest of the Nawabs that were shown. I know Zulfikar was much manipulative, but the way Zorawar broke Lajjo Appa's heart, that was it for me. I was like, oh, मुझे इतना मतलब चिढ़ हुआ ना उस character से कि I wanted to have a perfume which is very sharp, which is very conflicting, which is kind of very on, which hits the nose in a bad way. So I picked this perfume. I'm not kind of saying that this perfume has that kind of effect to it, but also in a way it has that kind of an effect to it. So this one is from Ajmal, and this is Ajmal Khalab. Now Ajmal Khalab is a very conflictingly weird combination of notes, because it is a citrus oudi woody fragrance and it is very spicy. Now too much of screechiness goes around in this perfume, and it does take a lot of time for the nose to get adjusted to this. This is not a safe blind buy. This is something which is very strong and a very conflicting scent profile, just like how that guy was. I hated Zorawar so much, and I felt that he would be wearing something like this on his wedding where he insulted Lajjo Appa. He would be wearing something like this, and this is a very woody, oody, spicy, yet fresh and citrusy, which just does not sit well together. But when the perfume dries down, then it becomes a very beautiful mature scent. But the opening of this fragrance is what I relate the most with Zorawar. So this is the first perfume that I have dedicated to him, and the next perfume that I have dedicated is a little milder version, but this one is from Maison Alhambra, and this is Woody Oud. Now Woody Oud, from the name it's quite clear that this one is again like a warm spicy woody fragrance, and that's exactly what it is. It literally has oud in its top note, sandalwood in the middle note, and again 3 types of oud in the base notes. I will leave the note structure right here, but this is like oody, woody kind of a fragrance and nothing else but that. There is no sweetness, there is no citrus, it's just oody and woody, and just dry, and something which is like good for layering. So again, I wanted to dedicate this perfume to Zorawar because I just felt that Zorawar lacked spine. He's very insulting to women and everything. So just how this perfume has like a kind of like a single tone to it, which is like being very oody and woody. I just felt the same for Zorawar's character. So that's why I wanted to keep this one for him. So the next Nawab I want to talk about is a Nawab Wali. Now his name was Wali bin Zayed Al Muhammad, and he was the Nawab to Bibojan first, and after Bibojan declared her last performance, he just salam karke Bibojan ko, he moved on to Faridan. So he was not like, he was very principle oriented ki whoever is my Hira Mandi lady should only perform for me, she should not perform for others. But he himself was not like that. He would hop from one lady to the other conveniently. So that way he was not really loyal. But he still was kind of better as compared to other Nawabs shown in Hira Mandi, because when he saw Faridan, using him or using Bibojan and her relatives to like Malika Jha ko target karne ke liye, like using other people's shoulder to get her work done, this he realized very soon after he got to know Faridan. Literally in like second meeting or third meeting, he said it ki, you know, don't use me and others to get to Malika Jha. That is what I liked about him. And also the fact that in the end, when Shekhar Suman says that, you know, Zulfikar says that, you know, just cut off the support to Hira Mandi, he's the one who's a little bit hesitant doing that, because he knows that financially, you know, others are dependent on him and his money. So that way he was a little better as compared to the other Nawabs. So I felt like keeping these two perfumes for him. And the first one is Whistle Dahab from Ajmal. Now, Ajmal's Whistle Dahab has been one of my most favorite fragrances to wear, especially for traditional outfits. When I'm wearing sari and suit, this is my most preferred fragrance. I love the scent profile that this one has. This is very fruity, rosy and woody fragrance. It does not have oud in it, but most of the woodiness comes from cedar wood and sandalwood. It's kind of creamy, it is kind of bright, but it is also mature at the same time, and it is perfect traditional wear, perfect bridal wear, perfect Indian festivities wear. And I wanted to dedicate this one to this character. And I definitely, for the goodness that Nawab Wali has shown in the series, I wanted to dedicate this for the good side that he has shown. I find this to be very royal, very sophisticated, a very, you know, a very hidden gem kind of a fragrance, because I don't see most of the people talking about it now. Because there are like so many Middle Eastern perfumes which have like conquered the market right now, that fragrances from other brands have taken a backseat, and I don't hear many people talk about Ajmal fragrances these days. So this is a very older fragrance from Ajmal, so I understand that the hype has dried down for it, but for me this is still one of the loved fragrances, especially for an Indian attire. Now the next perfume that I want to dedicate to Nawab Wali is Khamra Khawa. This is such a beautiful fragrance, which is like Indian spices bomb with lots of like praline and benzoin and sweetness and woodiness, Indian spices and kick of coffee in this. I love this one. This is like boozy, but it is also controlled boozy because of the coffeeness that's present in here. It definitely carries forward the original Khamra DNA, but it enhances it in a way. You know, the cinnamon and the cardamom in the opening is absolutely gorgeous. This also has like candied fruits in this, which brings in that sweetness, also that dates, that richness. This is such a Nawabi fragrance, I'll say. I think this is the best Nawabi fragrance which I am kind of going forward with Nawab Wali, and I absolutely love this one. And I felt that, you know, the overall personality, the dressing sense, the subtlety with which he spoke, he was quite respectful to the women that he was with. He never in the series he's never shown hitting them or abusing them. So overall his treatment was like a gentleman. Of course he was throwing money at them in a weird way, but whatever. So overall I felt that this one was a good pick for him, and I love this fragrance. Again, I've not done a full review for this one. I will come up with the review hopefully soon enough. But love this fragrance, like I love it. So the next Nawab I want to talk about is a Nawab Firoz, who was toggling between Wahida Apa and her daughter Shama, and that character also I did not like. That character was basically toggling between the mother-daughter, and that was very weird. And he was someone who was a mid-aged man, but wanted a younger girl for himself, basically. So I kind of had this perfume in my mind because this is kind of mature, but this is also a little bit it has this young energy to it. And this one is called as Park Avenue Live Wire. This is how it looks like. I love the bottle for this one, by the way. And this has a very beautiful opening of orange blossom. So this has some green elements of rosemary, it has orange blossom, you know, it has a zesty and bright opening, a very young opening to it, to this mature notes of almond. It just has this nuttiness of almond and tonka bean. Then it has like leather and cedar and vetiver. So again, a very mature dry down. So I just felt that this perfume is something which is like perfect for even a young guy and also a mature man. So that is the reason that I wanted to dedicate this one to Nawab Firoz. If you are a guy and you are looking for a little modern, a little modern yet powerful kind of a fragrance, you should get this one. This is kind of fresh as well as nutty and kind of um, nutty and kind of like earthy in the same time. I love the scent profile of this one. It works really well for layering for me, and I highly recommend you actually to get this one. Next Nawab that I want to talk about is Baloch Khandan ke Chirag, Nawab Tajdar Baloch. Now he was one of the good characters in the series, and he was the love interest for Aurangzeb. So the first perfume that I could think of when he was in this lovey-dovey situation. This is from Zara, and this is Rich Warm Addictive. This is such a gorgeous, such a sweet, such a impactful, such a young, vibrant, boozy fragrance. Um, very romantic, very warm, very cozy, very cuddly sort of a perfume, and that's exactly how I felt Tajdar was towards Aurangzeb. So this is the first perfume that I picked for Tajdar. And the second one, the second facet of Tajdar was that he was young and educated who came back from foreign country, but he saw the struggle that our patriots were facing, and that's when he decided, despite being a Nawab whose father was like supporting Britishers, he took a stand to support, the freedom fighters, and he fought eye to eye. So I wanted for that courage that he has shown, and for accepting a girl from Hira Mandi to, to wed her. That was breaking a very huge tradition. So I felt that this personality was completely captured by this perfume from Latafa, and this is Ragba Wood Intense. This is woody, this is super sweet, like syrupy, caramel, sugar, all the sweet elements together mixed with a lot of incense and woodiness, kind of like pure in a way. It has this dargah feel to it. I love this fragrance, like the way it performs, the way it is smoky, incensey, woody, very pure. It has this hint of agarbatti smokiness to it, very sweet, just like how Tajdar was. So this one is the second perfume that I've picked for Tajdar. तो ये हो गए सब मेजर नवाब्स. अब बात करते हैं उस्ताद जी के बारे में जो कि ही वॉज लाइक अ सरपेंट गोइंग फ्रॉम प्लेसेस टू प्लेसेस. यहाँ की बात वहाँ, वहाँ की बात यहाँ करते हुए ही वॉज जस्ट गोइंग अराउंड हीरा मंडी. ही वॉज लाइक द मैसेंजर, एंड हर जगह जाके कुछ ना कुछ रायता या सीन फैला कर ही आते थे. एंड टू इन सम सीन्स वहीदा आपा रिएक्ट्स लाइक this. He's like the manhusiyat. Everywhere he comes with the bad news only. So he was like that, and that's how he sustained in Hira Mandi. And I wanted to kind of, to the very complicated nature that he had, though, like Ustadji had emotional side to him, he had this chameleon behavior to him. To capture all of that, I think this is the best perfume that would define. This is from Paris Elysees, and this one is called as Blue Spirit. Don't go by the bottle. This is not a freshy perfume. This is kind of like a green, mossy, earthy gourmand. Like, yes, this combination is super unique, super different. It just changes its nuances when it is like going from top notes to the dry down. You will get different wisps. You will not be able to identify that this is one perfume. It is so complicated, and just like Ustadji, it changes colors. So it changes the fragrance notes basically. So this opens up with a lot of berries, a fruit blast with some coconut ka creaminess in this. Then also has green notes mixed with it. Then it mixes up with lots of florals with honey that brings in that mysterious gourmand vibe to it. Then again goes into the green, earthy, mossy, patchouli, caramel sort of a note, earthy tones basically. So difficult to explain this perfume. it just has so many layers to it and so many different nuances to it, and I think this is a perfect Ustadji fragrance. Next, I want to talk about Balli. Now, I know I did not cover Saima in the main characters, but I felt that Balli was so much more impactful for me in the series. I wanted to dedicate this Ittar to him. This is a repetition from the previous Ittar. This one I had dedicated to Alamzeb, and I think this is something for Balli as well, because he was one of the purest souls in the Hiramandi series. He was a very innocent person, and he was a very principle oriented person. He was a very brave character. He was poor, but he was loyal, and it costed him, like, the loyalty costed him. He was a very simple man who did not understand the political things that go around, but the way he suffered at the hands of Malika Jha, it was so terrible to look at. I felt the most for him. मुझे बहुत ख़राब लगा जब उसके साथ मिस ट्रीटमेंट हुआ. द वे हिज लव लाइफ वॉज डिस्ट्रॉयड, द वे हिज फैमिली लाइफ वॉज डिस्ट्रॉयड. लाइक, what was the need for Malika Jha to ruin the poor? It was just hard to watch. मुझे वो बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा देखकर. I think he was one of the purest souls, and this perfume is a dedication for him. This is from Naseem Perfumes, and this is Musk Safi. This is one of the perfumes that went viral. Very beautiful white musk perfume, which just represents purity in my opinion. So airy, so light, musky, so fluffy, so it's kind of very lightweight but also strong in its performance. I love this fragrance so much. This has become like a daily routine for me to use this perfume oil, because the wisp is so beautiful and so pure that I just can't stop using this one. I need to get a backup of this one as soon as possible. Next, I want to talk about Henderson, and he was one of the Britishers who was kind of like the main character, and Bibbo Jha killed him, and that was one of the best shots in the Hiramandi series. And I felt that he would have worn something like this. This is a fresh, warm, spicy perfume. This is, by the way, Davidoff Horizon. This is what the perfume is. And this has a kick of ginger to it, with some green notes of rosemary, some citruses out there, lot of Indian spices, nutmeg, sesame, black pepper, some freshness of vetiver. So this is a gorgeous fragrance, which is like a fresh and spicy, and that's what I felt Henderson was all about. He played it cool. He was very political. He was very influential, very political, but also he was not like Cartwright, who was very evil. Henderson was less evil out of the two. So that's why I wanted to dedicate a freshy perfume to him. The last one is Cartwright, and this is the perfume that I want to dedicate. This is Escape for Men from Calvin Klein. Now, why this perfume? It's because I felt like Cartwright had very different way of dealing things. He was very political. He was very badla sawar tha uske sar pe to get rid of Malika Jha and that whole Hiramandi. He was just torturous in his ways. He was very cunning, he was very rude, he was very resourceful, manipulative, and very ruthless. At the end, the things that he did to Malika Jha was very ruthless and very dirty. This perfume Escape is aromatic, it is green, it is fresh, but it has a very conflicting notes to it, and that's why I wanted to pick a very complicated perfume for Cartwright. This one has like an opening of melon with eucalyptus, with mango, some zesty elements, which in itself is like riot in itself, like too many things which are a little contradicting to each other. Then it has lot of like cypress, fir, birch, green, lot of green notes, some sea notes mixed with green, which is very kind of like a green, mossy, marine feel to the perfume. Also, rosemary sage is very prominent in this, giving it a further kick of green. and then everything becomes a super mossy because of moss, vetiver, patchouli. The patchouli is very dirty in this one. So that dirty patchouli and the earthiness and the greenness in this perfume kind of made me relate this to Cartwright. Yeah. So this is Escape from Calvin Klein. It's very kind of like the eucalyptus is very hard hitting in this one. For people who like aromatic scents, for you this will work out. This is not my favorite, but I have kind of, I have kind of started to work around this. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. That's why this is for Cartwright. So that was my compilation for all the perfumes that I would dedicate to Hiramandi men, or what Hiramandi men according to me would wear. I hope that you enjoyed this concept as well, and you enjoyed watching this video, and you got some great perfume recommendations based on the personality and the characters. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's make that area chatty. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.